And greetings, children! Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. We are back here in Paris, having returned from Syria, where we managed to find, well, what was left of Klausner. We recovered the lens that he had on him, and we also had a run-in with Khan, who tried to murder us a few times, but he absolutely, assuredly did not ever murder us in any universe you ever think of. He did not do it. If you think he shot me at any point, you're lying. Just no. Okay, so we've got the lens now, and we now need to decide where on earth we need to use the lens. So, yeah, I kind of want to head back to the police station and see if, Rosso is even remotely interested in speaking with me anymore. He might not be. I don't think he's really interested in talking with us much now. After the last time here, he had no desire to talk with us.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Not so fast.
Hey!
I'd like your personal details, please.
You're not...
Huh? What for?
In the event of an accident. It would help us to know where to send the body.
Look, is this really necessary? I came in here to talk to Rosso.
Why did you not say?
Ah. Wow! I did not think I was going to be able to show this guy to everyone. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the replacement police officer for Sergeant Moo. If you come here very early in the, right away in the game, while the sergeant and Rosso here are still inspecting the cafe, when it gets blown up, if you come here really early, you'll find this guy is actually here at the desk instead of Sergeant Moo. I wasn't able to show him off because I didn't come in until a little bit later, and I honestly didn't think I'd get to show this guy to you at all, everyone. So, yeah, say hello to replacement policeman guy.
Where's Sergeant Moo?
Sergeant Moo? You haven't heard?
Heard what? Has something happened to him?
Moo is dead.
What?
You're kidding.
No, monsieur.
That's...
What the hell?
How? Why?
The death of a policeman never comes as a surprise, but always as a shock.
Oh my god.
Sergeant Moo? He was so...
I know. He was as flexible as a riot baton. Yet his heart was as warm as a freshly extracted urine sample.
Oh my god. I absolutely, completely forgot that happened. I am stunned. What? Oh my god. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a bit speechless here. I did not remember that.
Have you had any reports concerning a suspicious clown?
Why, yes. There was a fracas only this morning. 3 arrests for public disorder.
And you say there was a clown involved?
A clown and a particularly offensive piece of sculpture with balloons. Are you in any way involved with the reprobate, monsieur?
No, not me.
Holy fuck. Please tell me that Rosso will at least talk to me.
May I see Inspector Rosso?
I'm sorry, but he gave me orders not to disturb him, monsieur.
Do you know anything about Rosso's psychic techniques?
I cannot comment on my superior's methods. All I will say is that Inspector Rosso has an impressive record.
He's a good detective?
One of the best. He's a man of honor, with a fine sense of duty.
You wouldn't say he was... a screwball?
Not to his face, monsieur.
Wow. Sergeant Moo. Dead.
Thanks for your help, officer.
Wow. I guess that's the... Because I don't think you can ever speak to this guy and he ever lets you speak with Rosso. But I guess that's the game's way of stopping you to be able to talk with Rosso? By killing the man? Wow, that's harsh. Let's stop the player speaking with Inspector Rosso by murdering the poor bastard. Wow. This game is... What the hell? I honestly did not remember that ever happened, ever. That is absolutely shocking, everyone. Holy shit. Well, with Sergeant Moo formerly deceased, it is off back to the Montfaucon. Wow, I feel really somber now. Jesus. Hey, look who's back.
You're back.
Oui, I have returned.
Hello again.
Hello again, monsieur.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
What?
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Bang!
Who or what were you
What?
planning to pizzang on?
Pizzang!
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sieur Jacques.
Who?
Sieur Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sieur Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
What is going on? Pizzang? Is there any member of the French police department that's not... I'm not even going to finish that thought.
Who is this Sieur Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning. To despoil the sewers of our fair city, he has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist.
Uh-oh.
What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Canadian! Oh my goodness me! That has got to be one of the wittiest things I think I've heard George for a while. We are Sieur Jacques for constantly raiding fucking manhole covers. Oh my god, let's get out of here.
There was no water to frolic about in.
Oh,
And the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't the same somehow.
sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's get out of here, everyone. Holy moly. Sieur Jacques. Oh my god. Ah dear. Ooh, hello. Who's this?
A priest stood by the pews, energetically polishing something.
He's not, like, polishing the pews, you know? With thoughts about all those Parisian... I don't think I really want to get involved in this. You guys know how that story went, and we all know how strange and scary George was. Let's not revisit this. We'll have a chat.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
It will? Good?
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that.
If you say so.
Is the right-hand window original?
Oui, monsieur.
You must be proud to have such an incredible collection of stained glass.
Pride is a sin, monsieur, but it is hard not to marvel when the light shines through them. It is a fine example of the artisan's genius.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
Well, thank you, Mr. Priest. Would you like my chalice?
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
Seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know. It is very tarnished.
Damn
With
it.
your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
I don't see a problem with that.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks.
So the father is now going to spend his time polishing our chalice.
A priest stood by the pews, energetically polishing something.
Well, we now know what that something is in any event, so that's cool.
A roll of old...
No,
I thought of
no,
all
no, 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 we don't want to guess this. No, George.
Whoa!
Damn it, George. What's wrong with you, man? I was trying to look to see if we could do anything with the cloth there, but or whatever it was shining, I guess not. God damn it. So, yeah. So we got some stuff here that, you remember, we played around with. Obviously got all the stained glass, which looks absolutely gorgeous. We've also still got this guy here, with this little thing we could play around with.
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell.
Yeah, you see how it's all tying in a bit?
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Now, remember how we had this thing and we can actually look through it?
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow.
I'm sure you guys can see where this is now going.
Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
This is true, but if we were to have the help of, say, like, lens...
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll
Yes.
like a hand into a glove. Hey!
Now, if we look through it...
A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date.
you can see something different.
Let me see. MCCC XIV.
13...
1314.
1314, eh? Huh.
A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date.
Pretty cool, it actually changes what you can see through that. That's pretty awesome. So, 1314, eh? Very interesting. Now you can see, if we look at the father, you can see the chalice is shining brightly. Let's go have a chat with him.
Hello again, Father.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Oh? So you better have a look at that. So there's our shiny new chalice.
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all a newest action.
I'm not getting involved in that.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The Burning Man?
What, you knew?
Huh?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted. Many times people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens.
Interesting.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So, as I say, nice and shiny.
It was hard to believe it was the same chalice. Now the light gleamed off its perfect surface.
And apparently there's a coat of arms related to a guy that was in the far corner. Is it this guy down here? Let's check out these tombs, everyone.
A stone knight lay
That's
on the
not the
church
tomb.
floor.
I meant this guy.
No, it couldn't be. Could it?
Guess what, everyone?
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it, but the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Well, I'm glad you got a memory like a steel trap there, George, because I was not writing that shit down. But we found the last resting place of Don Carlos, the one missing ancestor from the Countess's mausoleum. You'll remember. Huh.
It was hard.
Yeah. So apparently this thing still has its own use. Good news, everyone. I don't remember what that is.
Okay, Psalms,
Yeah.
the chalice.
So, we've got some biblical references to be looking up, folks. Maybe the Father can help us some more.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Or maybe not. Never mind.
Catch.
God damn it. Don't know if there's anything more for us to do. There probably is, but I do not remember. I can't, like, use the chalice on the actual thing, can I? Not that it makes any sense. No? Okay. Well, we've got some psalms that we could do with reading up, however. Huh.
Just think.
Funny that. The last resting place of the Spanish Templar here in France.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day.
Good? Let's get out of here, everyone. I don't remember what else it is we need to do. Let's get out of here for now. So the chalice probably has something else it needs to be used for, eh? We need to look up some of these things.
I think he suspected me of being the mysterious Sieur Jacques. And the last thing I needed at the moment was to be arrested for crimes against public sanitation.
So we can't speak with the police officer anymore. God damn it. Huh, so... Not entirely sure what we need to do now. Do we go back to Spain? No. I think that, if memory serves me correctly, part of me thinks we can head back to Spain, or something does trigger? I honestly don't remember. I seem to remember that we do go back to Spain. I could be utterly wrong about this, folks. Just floating, vague memories, everyone. Let's see if Libino can help us out anymore. Maybe he can, maybe he can't.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Georgie. Ooh.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition.
Huh.
Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Really?
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Ah, very cool.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now, a bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Huh. Huh.
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a...
You sure?
Oh, I thought it might say something different because it's statue. Okay, then.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Very interesting. So, a statue of Baphomet was actually found here in Paris. Very interesting, everyone. I do approve. Let's get out of here. Ha! Well, at least I figured it out pretty quickly. Let's head to the site then, everyone. Should be fun. See what we can uncover here. Interesting.
The archway was topped by a fancy balustrade.
Ooh, balustrade. He said a fancy word. Very nice.
The gate was surrounded by some pretty fancy ironwork. The painter didn't seem to regard the painting as too important. Not as important as a cigarette break, anyway. There was a dumpster full of debris. From the excavation, I guessed.
Can I look at it?
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay, fine. What's wrong with you?
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
I have very little time, or something like that. I don't know.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Damn it.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoked so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
Vive l'indifference.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too?
Ha.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
Well, that is a bit of a problem.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but là.
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though. I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
You are?
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Not quite the answer I was looking for, but hey ho. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Ha!
Have you seen...
Yes.
Ha!
I have a red nose.
Imagine.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing. Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
That's not the point. We're trying to... Ugh.
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane.
Ooh.
A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Whoops.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
I know.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
Sounds painful.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Oh, god damn it.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Ah, well, we tried. So, can we head inside? Oh, we can do. Very good. I was expecting a bit more resistance to that. Ah. Resistance.
A guard stood by a door I guessed led to the excavation. He looked pretty pompous. Well, not so much pretty, just pompous. That guard had been put here to guard something. My guess was that the excavation was behind that door.
Gonna have to find a way through him, I suspect.
The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on. All empty and all uninteresting. A dumpster with some debris in it.
Very interesting.
Yep, that was definitely debris. I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
Well, I'm glad we clarified that.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Damn it. I see spades. Can I use spades? No.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
Ah. There's also a phone here as well.
There was a telephone on the far wall.
Just in case we need it.
There was a closed door with toilet
Yeah, can I go in
scratched
it?
into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Why? That's not right.
I didn't think that the guard would just let me waltz past. Besides, I had a hunch that door was locked.
Man, this game's never easy, is it? Damn it.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui.
Can I go through the doorway?
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Huh.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Very strange.
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of déjà vu. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Yeah, cheers.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Oh no. Have you seen this man before?
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
no.
Nay, now.
Have you seen...
Oh,
This guard here, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced at all, everyone.
I've got a red nose.
oh.
Ooh.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui. You have...
A sudden urge to sing.
What?
Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
A sudden urge to sing.
Do you recognize this name?
Merlin. No,
Damn it.
This gadget is a sewer key.
so it is.
I got this plaster from Ireland.
Not an exciting souvenir.
I was going to have to get rid of this thing. It was dead. I was
Damn
going
it. Yeah, we need to get rid of this damn thing.
Look, a tissue stained with grease paint.
Ah, just what I've always wanted.
Oh, well, you're in luck.
If you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Really?
Of course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
I don't know. You could, like, polish local statuettes that you stole from the market. I don't know.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Oh, no. No, I need those.
Again?
Sorry.
Already?
I have this problem.
What?
How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Ah, so I can take the keys and then give them back.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Interesting. Very interesting. What is this?
A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Can I play around with it?
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
No?
I-
Fine. All right, then. Well, let's go open the door, everyone. Let's go open the door to the toilet. I said, let's open the door to the toilet. Thank you. What's wrong with you, George? Ha! Interesting toilets you have here, monsieur. Ha!
A filthy wash basin hung on the wall.
Ugh.
I didn't want to use that unless I really had to.
Fair enough. Is this another, you gotta soak something in water? Nah, probably isn't. Well, there's lots of stuff for us to play around with here, apparently. What's that?
The taps were rusty. Oh, boy! The cold taps washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink.
I guess not, then. Alright.
There was a ventilation grill up in the wall. I could have climbed onto the sink, prized the ventilator cover loose, wedged myself into the tiny hole, smashed the far cover out, and plunged headfirst into the next room. Or I could just go through the door like a sane person.
Oh, God.
A hand dryer was mounted on the wall. If the Club Alamet had used one of these instead of a roller towel, I'd probably still be stuck in Marib.
That's a sad thing to have to consider, everyone. Alright, it works. Nice.
A bin stood in the corner. It didn't look like it had been emptied for a while.
Anything in there?
I wasn't that interested in what might go into a restroom's garbage to investigate.
Well, you never know what clues you might... Oh, never mind. We have a toilet, everyone.
I didn't need to get near to tell the toilet needed cleaning. Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
You're a terrible man, let's not carry on that thought.
There was a big old boiler used for heating the building. The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it. A huge pile of coal lay in the corner to fuel the boiler. Real high-tech stuff.
Huh.
I didn't want any coal.
You don't? Well, that's disappointing.
The shovel used to feed the furnace was stuck into the pile of coal.
Can I use it?
Capacious as my pockets were, I didn't figure I could cram a shovel in them.
George Stobart. Since the beginning of this damn game, you have been carrying this sewer key. This sewer key that you have kept in your jacket since the start of the game. This sewer key you have used to open manhole covers. This sewer key you used as a frickin' step to get into Lotmong Castle. And you're saying you can't put a shovel into your pocket. I, for one, am incredibly disappointed in you, George. Very, very upset. What is wrong with you, man?
There was a big...
Oh, right, okay. So is there anything I can actually do here?
A hand... If the...
I don't actually know, everyone. I don't actually know. Can I just go around with like, this plaster or anything in here? No.
The cold taps... I
can't use either of them.
I didn't...
Damn it. Alright, okay then. So, what we need to look at doing is finding a way to perhaps try and distract the guard or something.
The thing felt...
So, let's head back outside, I guess. Can we chat with the guy?
Hi again.
What is it?
Yeah.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Well, whatever.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Can I not play around with this?
I turned the heating off.
Ah, very good. Huh. Notice the guard putting on his gloves there.
Hi again.
What is it?
Interesting. Did you notice that, everyone?
Talk to you
Au
Turned the heating off, and the guard immediately went and put his gloves on. Huh.
There was a closed...
Huh. Interesting. Is this on?
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
But I just turned it off.
There was a big old...
God damn it. Whatever. Alright, then let's get out of here. Huh. So I made him put his gloves on. I guess that's a thing that we were able to do, everyone. We'll bear that in mind. Let's get out of here.
Hey, monsieur.
Huh?
Don't go with my keys.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you want the... Oh, right, okay. Alright, I have the keys back.
Hi.
Sorry.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Thank you, thank you.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Look, okay, it's like, Monsieur, don't walk away with my toilet keys. Oh, no. Not too sure what I was trying to make that French or what accent came out there. I don't know. Never mind. Huh. Let's have a chat with this guy again, because I can.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Anything else I can talk to you about? No? Well, damn.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Alright, everyone, so... So we've got ourselves a security guard down there who seemed to be particularly evasive about most of our questions. More evasive than I'd have thought a guard would normally be. So, what I'm thinking is next time on Let's Play Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templar, we're going to have to find a way to get past this guard by some means or another, folks. What treasures could be waiting behind? I'll see you next time.